Good morning, I'm your Mayor, John Leech Jr. Welcome to another edition of Let's Talk Show. We got a really exciting show today. I've got Chief Brad Provost here. We want to talk about all the great things that the police department are doing, Brad. What's going on?
Well, you know, Mayor, we have been busy.
Yeah, I know.
There is a lot going on. We have a lot of people in our community. One thing we have focused on over the last couple of years has been community-oriented government.
That's awesome.
And part of that, you know, we met with the city council, and it's like, let's stop just responding to calls. Let's find out what the problems are and fix them.
Sure.
And so council provided us the resources that we asked for. We added things like a police analyst, a community action officer, public information officer,
right,
things like that, and started finding the things that are causing problems in our community.
Tell us a little bit of things as far as technology goes that you try to keep up with. What's going on with that?
Oh shoot, technology is going nuts, and right now it's AI.
Right.
You know, and we've embraced AI. We're doing that, bringing AI in for our report writing.
Right.
It cuts down the amount of time it takes officers to write reports. We're bringing in a drone as a first responder program, which is when we have certain calls, it automatically launches a drone, and within about 84 seconds, we'll have eyes over that scene.
So tell us a little bit about some of the things that we added, not only to keep our community safe, but our officers.
So, you know, we've added a lot of new less lethal technology. Our officers all have new tasers, but we've added things like pepper ball and bolo wraps.
Right.
And it's called a wrap for transporting prisoners and things like that. A lot of tools and technology just to keep them safer and to de-escalate situations.
I've never, as long as I've been mayor or even on the city council, I've never really had anybody come up to me and go, oh my gosh, I feel unsafe walking in the streets. So I think you guys do a fantastic job.
In a 24-month period, Show Low had the Officer of the Year, Dispatcher of the Year, and Animal Control Officer of the Year for the entire state of Arizona.
That's pretty amazing and well-deserved. Yeah. Well-deserved. I'm glad we're getting recognized. You know, and I love the relationship that you're having with our other local communities, not only the Sheriff's Department, you know, Taylor, Snowflake, Pinetop Lakeside. I know we have a great relationship with all of them, and I think that's really important because, you know, it's mutual aid. If they need you, they're going to be on the phone talking to your staff, and I think that's really important. You know, if we need them, they come over here. And
all of us work together very well. In fact, we co-locate our investigations and community services with Navajo County.
Right.
So that information flow goes, but we have a number of multi-agency teams like the Special Response Team, the Homicide Task Force, the Major Incident Team.
Right.
All of us are working together to accomplish that because none of us are big enough to do it all by ourselves.
Sure.
The benefit to the community is last year we saw an overall reduction in calls for service of 15%.
Oh, wow.
What that relates to in dollars is it reduced staffing by over $200,000 of calls that we didn't have to go answer.
Well, that's amazing. You know, that brings up another point. Tell us a little bit about the dispatch center, because I know that's very, very, very important to all of us here on the mountain.
Well, we have a regional dispatch center, so we dispatch right now for 3 police departments and 5 fire districts. We cover anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 square miles. And as it stands, we have another 2 police departments and several more fire districts that are looking to come into that.
That's amazing.
But that communications center provides emergency medical dispatching. So if a citizen calls in and has a medical emergency, they can start providing care from the moment the phone's answered.
Yeah.
And then we also provide fire dispatching services.
Oh, right.
And emergency fire dispatch. And it starts taking actions to prepare the scene for the fire department when they get there. Like if you can turn off the electricity, you can turn off the gas, things like that.
There's something that really stands out in your mind that you really want people to know?
I want them to know what a fantastic community this is and the fine people they have working here.
Right.
And a lot of this are people that have grew up here.
Sure.
They have ties to the community. Their families live here. They have a stake here.
Right.
And so this is important to us, and I want our community to know that we take this serious.
Right.
This is our community. We want it to be safe. We want our people to be safe.
Well, Chief, thank you very much, and we appreciate everything you do in our community and keeping us safe. Anyway, you guys take care. Be safe out there. God bless.